Hey everyone, I'm Safisha. Yes, I'm an attorney, and I get calls all the time from people who say, hey, I got pulled over for a DUI. I completed the field sobriety tests, I passed them, and I still got arrested. When I ask them, what makes you say you passed the tests, they usually say something like this. Well, I followed the officer's instructions without an issue, They held up a pen and I followed it with my eyes. This is what I want to clarify right now. This is very important. The test that they're referring to, it's called the HGN, the horizontal gaze nystagmus. And in actual practice, it goes a little something like this. An officer may not even tell you there's the field sobriety test. They may say something seemingly harmless, like, hey, can I check your eyes? Well, one, this is in fact a field sobriety test. And usually they'll hold up a stimulus. It can be a pen, a finger, a flashlight. And they'll give you instructions, follow my finger, side to side. Well, for the person who's completing the tests, they'll, with their eyes, they'll follow the officer's finger or pen, or flashlight. And it feels like their eyes are making a steady slide, like a steady transition side to side, right? What may actually happen though, and what the officer is looking for, is whether or not the eyes jerk, okay? That jerking is involuntary. Like you cannot feel it happening and you cannot control it happening, right? Officers have been trained to interpret that jerking as a sign of impairment, and they consider it a reliable sign because they know that you can't feel it and you cannot control it. And I'm gonna tell you why this matters. A lot of people agree to do field sobriety tests because they feel like, I feel fine, I can stand up, I can speak without slurring, I'm in control of my body, I can definitely follow a pen with my eyes. Well, the person is focusing on what they can control, when this test actually evaluates the opposite. It focuses on what you cannot control. And that's why it is so confusing when a person completes the test, follows the instructions perfectly, and then gets arrested for DUI because it didn't feel like anything went wrong. I mean, I followed the instructions perfectly. So this is just an important part to note. With that HGN, that eye test, they're not looking for something that you can control. They're looking for what you cannot control, okay? And so as a result, you can perfectly follow the instructions and still fail the test. Now, because we're talking about DUI, if you guys would like a bizarre story time about this DUI that I beat out of Atlanta, go ahead and comment Apple below. Hope to see you in the comments.